from Concierge Collection. This one is the Cloud Loft 2.0. Hand stuffed, you guys. This is double the loft and the fill that you would typically see out in the marketplace. The reason you want a mattress pad, I mean, there's many reasons. Protection, whether you're protecting yourself from an old mattress or you're protecting a new mattress from, you know, the kids and the pets and the things that happen when we sleep. They're washable, they're removable. Look at this, you can throw it right in the washing machine, but it's that cloud-like comfort. It's that extra loft that you get, which we can literally measure with a ruler that you are adding, that gives you that feeling of just like sinking into a cloud at night. And
right.
Ellen, this price point. Look, another half off we're bringing you.
It's half price.
That's even better than when it was a Today Special. I'm just going to throw that out there. And we reduced our shipping and handling. And you have 30 nights to sleep on it to see if you love it or not.
Oh my gosh. And this is really the topper. I mean, it's called a mattress pad, but this is really a topper. It's 24 ounces of fill per square yard, so it's like double the industry standard. This is the one that started it all. If you followed Concierge Collection, we've been here exclusively for almost 20 years. And a big part of our brand are mattress pads and toppers. And this design specifically, this is the only topper that we sell that's actually hand stuffed, hand finished. So when you see all of these little cloud-like boxes that are really designed to relieve your pressure points, to enhance the comfort of your bed, to really just give you that customized bounce back comfort and support. This is a true staple for this brand.
Man, and this price I cannot get over, because we had the bed in our guest room and it was fine. And after Hurricane Helene came through and a friend of ours had some bad flooding, she came to live with us for a couple of months, and I'm like, we got to do something, because it was an old mattress. We all do it, right? You throw it in. So I bought a topper. I got one of our Concierge Collection ones and I put it over top. She said it's the most comfortable bed she had ever slept in. And so when she finally got a new place and moved in, I bought her one and sent it as like a housewarming gift. But it had the power to transform a mattress that, don't judge me, but was from like my college days. That mattress was, it had no business being in any room, but we put it in the guest room because, you know, we do that. That's what we do. Instead of buying a new mattress, I bought a new topper for it, and it made the biggest difference ever. So
it does.
If you're not sure, get this one home at this price. I mean, this is unheard of, especially on all sizes, and try it for 30 nights. And if you don't feel like it's a brand new bed, send it back.
Oh, for sure. It definitely over 20 years of like bringing you different designs. I think the one on my bed currently is an older design that we did. My daughter is actually sleeping on this specific one.
Every version is amazing.
Every version. I want to show you kind of what makes this special. And I'm going to start from the bottom up, because first of all, we're calling it a mattress pad, but you saw how lofty. It's really built like a topper. And a lot of times when you go for a topper, they just look like this, right? They don't have any way to connect to the mattress. So we give you that nice, easy dual stretch 18-inch accommodation, elastic all around on the skirt. So that means if you're putting this on an adjustable mattress, if you're putting this on maybe a thin little fold-out sofa, right? This will still fit. If you're putting it on an extended air mattress, I mean, those need a little help sometimes. This is gonna fit that as well. So it's easy to get off and on, but also little details. You know, the fact that when you look underneath, number one, it's not plastic under here, so it's quiet. It's also not paper. You know, that weird like paper material.
It comes off in the dryer.
It melts in the dryer.
This?
Exactly. So
You're
this
fired.
is durable microfiber, right? So on the bottom and as well as on the top. So we did a brushed microfiber, meaning that it's going to be shrink resistant, it's going to be wrinkle resistant, and then packed into each of these squares is the Cloud 2.0. So our manufacturer actually improved the loft, giving you a soft, medium, and firm fiber, hand stuffed into the corners of each of these 6 by 8 inch boxes. And to take it a step further, we even did the frame border. We don't always do this. I love when we do this because you can sleep to the edge of the bed. It's just like so much more comfortable when you sit on the bed. And a lot of toppers, Michelle, will actually just kind of slope off. Right? You feel like you're gonna roll off the bed. This gives you almost like that bumper luxury look.
And when you make the bed too, it definitely looks much more high quality. And I will say, if you've never experienced a mattress pad like this or a topper, You give it a couple nights so that you can get used to this
Yes.
idea of having the loft rise to fill the gaps in your low back or your shoulders or your hips or your knees. It's a different experience. And we talk about it kind of like Birkenstocks sometimes.
Right, it
Give it
is.
minute.
It's a
You're
little
not
bit
used
of an
to it.
adjustment
Yeah.
because you notice like all of the individual squares, but then as you see, they are purposeful. So they're giving you that comfort and support to every part of your body. Our bodies aren't flat, so you need that rise and fall. And you'll notice a couple nights in that everything kind of settles in and you get that overall support. I always like to point out, you know, you can't wash your mattress, right? So this, it's a removable washable layer. It also has stain release built into it.
That's awesome.
Meaning that if you get an accident or a spill, like, have you ever taken your sheets off and there's like a big ring on the bed? If that happens to this, when you wash it, it releases the stain, which is
fabulous.
amazing. Now, I'm showing you, we always talk about the 10 to 12 ounces per square yard.
Like, what does that mean, though, comparatively speaking?
Right, so if you go out shopping for most mattress pads, right, they're gonna be a 10 to 12 ounce fill, usually garneted, it's stitched through, so it's gonna be kind of thin and underwhelming, right? So what we do is not only we're using a loose, like, fiber fill, and remember this one has 3 different densities of fiber, but we are doubling the 12. We're at 24 ounces.
Look at the
so you
difference.
think about it, right? So this is gonna give you that loftiness, that responsiveness.
See how it bounces back?
The bounce
That's
back.
important too. There's
Yes.
nothing worse than you buy some kind of topper and now it's got your imprint and it's flat. And it's like, well,
Exactly.
there was no point to that, right? These just check all of the boxes. It's more fill, it's all hand stuffed. I love the stain release idea. It's super soft. It's gonna fit any size mattress. These flew out of here when they were twice the price.
Right.
Twice the price. This is a clearance, and you know, even on clearance, you still get full 30-day returns. If you do not love it, you can send it back. We have free exchanges. Maybe you decide, you know what, I want to go up a size and put it on my master bedroom bed now because I realize how great this is. You could do that if you needed to. The price point does not last forever, I can tell you that. These have been very popular. This is a better price than when it was a today's special. Sometimes that happens. So
it's almost like we
I
went
just want
back,
to point that out.
right? It's almost like we went back 10 or 15 years to
And this
when
is
we
the
first
latest
introduced this. And this is the 2.0. So again, we kind of elevated the fill inside and we gave you all the things you love, from the rounded edge to the hand stuffing to the deep pocket. But I'll tell you, you know, we talk about it all the time. I was just reading an article today and it was just talking about how sleep deprived. We're all so sleep deprived. We have the stresses, we have so many things that, you know, make you, where it's harder to fall asleep, it's difficult to stay asleep. Your bed is so important, and a topper like this can be transformative. Not only that, it can also save you money in the long run, because if you have a mattress that you want to protect and at the same time improve, I think a lot of us, we're either on a mattress that's a little too old and maybe it's not in the budget to replace, or maybe you got that new one and you just hate it and you feel stuck.
Man, I wish, I mean, what can you do, you know?
You feel stuck, right? It's like firm, but then you need a little loft. I like that this is honestly like when you go shopping for mattresses and you price the extended pillow top version, and they're usually about $200 to $300 more. Think of this as like adding that lofty $200 to $300 pillow top, but you can take it off and wash it.
Yeah, and you get to keep all of the support and the firmness of the mattress that you have underneath.
Exactly.
It is that extra layer of when you get into bed. I mean, and we always joke about this, but it's so true that when you go on vacation and if you get the opportunity to stay in a really nice hotel and you're like, man, this bed, I just want to stay in this bed the whole week we're on vacation.
It's things like this.
This is what they do. They have to be able to wash those things. Those mattresses get a lot of wear and tear. There's people in and out of those things all the time. So this is the kind of secrets and tricks of the trade.
For sure.
But the beauty of Concierge Collection is it's our exclusive line, so we can give you top tier, but we can keep the prices attainable. Even when this is full price, $99 for any size you're picking up is really a great value. Tonight, though, we are at half off. When you add in the 5 flex pay, that makes this $9.99 to get home, even just to try it. Especially if you're right on the verge of like, I think I need a new mattress. I'm gonna have to dump a lot of money into that. I'm not quite ready. try this. If you got the new one and you're like, I want to protect it, or it's not as comfy cozy as I wanted, but it has the support, try this instead. If it's the kids' room, the pull-out couch, the air mattress, maybe it's a gift, housewarming gift, wedding gift for
new
someone.
apartment, right?
New apartment,
college dorms. I know that's coming up for a lot of
we
people.
have these in Twin XL.
We do. I know they were getting low this morning. So if you need a Twin XL, that's your college dorm bed, which this will greatly improve it. But also, if you have a split king, a lot of those split kings that move, right, that are adjustable, grab 2 of these, and right now it's 2 for 1.
Two
so
Twin
you
XLs.
could literally get 2 Twin XLs for the price of 1. If you go on hsn.com and you look at all of our mattress toppers, this is one of the highest end ones that we sell, and now it's at the lowest price. And I just want you to, I will tell you, and I'm going to lay down for a second. I'm sorry, because I want you to think about when you sleep. I'm a side sleeper, so I always notice pressure here in my shoulder and in my hip, right? So this is like, if you look how it contours to every part of your body. So even that side of your waist, or if you're a back sleeper, the small of your back, that's why we do these little individual pockets. So they rise to meet you and support you. When you get this home, it's gonna be different. It's going to be a little different than you're feeling because it was designed that way. Give it at least 2 nights. I would say 3. And you will notice everything settles in, and you will start feeling that head to toe support.
And it's really nice to have these separately done, because if you ever bought one that's just maybe 4 giant squares or none at all, all the fill goes into one corner or into one spot. And you're trying to shake it and push it around and get it back to even. There's a very practical reason for this. Aesthetically, it's very pleasing as well. The feel of it, that brushed microfiber. It's super duper soft.
It's important too, because if you put like a harsh or a stiff cover, you really wouldn't be able to enjoy and sink into all that loft. Remember, this one's double. This is 24 ounces of fill per square yard. That is about as most loft as we ever offer. Also, I want to mention, you're seeing the washing dry. Now, if you have like a giant bed and a tiny washer, you might have to take it to the laundromat, but otherwise you can wash and dry this at home. It's easy care. It's got the stain release. We did all the upgrades, all the extras, and this is a proven one. I usually get about at least 5 years or more on a purchase like this, because it's so well made. So think about it as an investment in your sleep, an investment in the cleanliness of your bed. You know, I always say, if it's new, protect it, and if it's old, protect yourself from it. The 100%. Dead skin, the dust, the moisture. We sweat so much. That's the easy things that downgrade your mattress and really shorten the lifespan. So something like this, protect your investment.
And I love that it secures right onto the mattress. It doesn't just lay flat on top. Really easy to care for, as we mentioned, that washer dryer, and it just keeps things fresh, and it also fills out your sheets very nicely.
It does.
Like when you make your bed and you put the fitted sheet on and there's room and it kind of wrinkles and gathers everywhere, this will fill things out. Your bed, we used to do before and afters of our toppers. It's incredible what a difference it makes, even just visually. Having you look at our sets and we have these beautiful sets, we're putting toppers on all the mattresses to fill it out and give it that luscious look.
Magazine
But then when you lay down into it, oh my goodness.
Doesn't it feel so good?
And to feel all the little pieces coming up to meet like that gap in your low back. If you are the side sleeper, under the neck, under the hips, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, even the heels of your feet, you will notice it top to bottom. Take advantage. I mean, this is a great time to really just get one of our best, something that we've offered for years and years. We just upgraded it. So
it's going to feel like a whole new bed. And if you do not love it, send it back. But
and you know what? It doesn't matter what kind of mattress either. Like memory foam, inner spring, even if it's like that little fold out or that dorm mattress, this will work on anything.
Well, very, very popular. I'm not surprised at a half-off price point. So make sure you grab this while we have the size that you need. hsn.com. We have a free app. You can scan the QR code or give us a call. There's many, many ways to get that order in. All right. Did you feel this pillow yet?
No.
Feel this pillow.
Oh my gosh.
Just feel it.
I love a good pillow. Oh my gosh. What is that? What
It's
is
from
it?
Sealy.
Is it magical?
Okay. You know those squishy toys that kids have, the
Squishmallows?
That's what this feels.
Oh my gosh, the cover. It's like suede.
It comes with this special suede feel cover. This is from Sealy. It's a huggable body pillow.
Oh my gosh.
It's one of those ones, like if you like to have it between your knees or up under your elbow,